There's a question I get asked all the time, from buyers, from other agents, sometimes even from sellers themselves. Why isn't that home on Zillow? The short answer? Not every seller wants their home, their photos, and their personal information broadcast to every corner of the internet. And contrary to what some people will tell you, that's a perfectly reasonable decision. Let me walk you through why a seller might choose this path. First, privacy. When a home goes on the MLS, those photos, that floor plan, and that address don't just live on Zillow. They get pulled into dozens of third-party websites. Data aggregators harvest them, AI systems scrape them, marketing databases store them. And once that information is out there, you don't get it back. For sellers who value their privacy, executives, professionals, public figures, celebrities, or just regular people who don't want strangers knowing the layout of their primary residence, limiting that footprint matters. Second, security. A public listing shows the entire interior of someone's home, every room, every entrance, every window. Sometimes valuables in plain sight, sometimes a security system on display. Most people scrolling through those photos are buyers, but not all of them. There are documented cases of burglaries linked to information pulled from public listings. For sellers who travel frequently, who own significant valuables, or who simply value the security of their home, that's a real consideration. Third, life circumstances. Some sellers are going through divorces. Some are settling estates after losing a loved one. Some are tenants-in-place situations where a public listing would create problems. Some are simply selling for personal reasons they don't want shared with their entire neighborhood. Yet, none of those situations are anyone else's business, and a good listing strategy respects that. Now, let me be very clear about something. Choosing private marketing is not about hiding a home from buyers. Any qualified home buyer is welcome to inquire. The home isn't a secret. It's just not turned into content for the entire internet. There's a meaningful difference between not selling a home and not advertising it on 1,200 different websites simultaneously. Here's something else worth knowing. I'm an independent broker. I'm not a member of the National Association of Realtors. That's a deliberate choice, and it gives my clients something most agents can't offer: flexibility. I'm not bound by trade association marketing mandates. I'm not paying dues into a system whose rules I didn't write. The only standards I operate under are Georgia license law, fair housing law, and my own. And my own are stricter than most. What that means for you, the seller, is simple. You actually have options. You can market your home publicly across every platform. You can market it more selectively to qualified buyers. You can do something in between. Each path has trade-offs. The right choice depends on your priorities, your timeline, and your circumstances, not what's most convenient for me, another agent, or required by an industry group. If you're considering selling and you'd like to understand which option fits your situation, reach out. I'll walk you through every path honestly, including the trade-offs, so you can make an informed decision. That's what a good broker does. I'm Jessica Horton, 24 years serving Pike County and Middle Georgia. Independent by design.